Welcome to Tyler's Talk Lady Show, and today is September the 10th, 2022, and we're going to be talking about AEW Rampage and WWE SmackDown. Well, ladies and gentlemen, they still had to try and make a good show for AEW because most of their champions that won their titles at All Out got suspended and got stripped of their titles. Now they have to use the guys that's not suspended, and they have to get new champions and all that stuff. So let's get to it. Oh man, and ladies and gentlemen, if you guys didn't hear about the passing of Queen Elizabeth II, I believe it's the second, right? Is it the second? Hold on, let me check here. I don't want to be disrespectful and not remember here. Queen Elizabeth. Queen Elizabeth. Yes, Queen Elizabeth II has passed away, I believe, like 2 days ago. And it's upsetting that it happened. She's like 96 years old. And ladies and gentlemen, she's been reigning and defending Queen in the United Kingdom. WWE just been in the United Kingdom. And Queen Elizabeth passed away. Rest in peace, Queen Elizabeth. And now, are they going to buy a new queen or maybe a king, or I don't know what they're going to do in the United Kingdom, because I believe that's like their own president. Like in the United States, they have presidents, and us, we have like, I think it was prime ministers in Canada. But ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what they're going to do. We will find out. Maybe there's going to be updates for it. But rest in peace, Queen Elizabeth II. It's upsetting to hear. For a really respected woman, the Queen. She's very respected there in her country. Rest in peace. Even WWE SmackDown, they showed her in memory of Queen Elizabeth. She's not even part of wrestling, and she still had it because everybody respects her. Pretty sad. But ladies and gentlemen, now we got AEW Rampage results to talk about, because we've got our first round of the tournament to crown a new world champion. We got Sammy Guevara versus Darby Allin. And the winner of that match was Sammy Guevara, because a little help of Anna Jay and a little powerbomb onto the skateboard, Sammy Guevara gets the win. Good job for him. And then we had Serena Deeb versus Madison Rayne. I don't understand what's the point of having Madison Rayne on AEW, because she hasn't won her debut match. She hasn't won her second debut match. Serena Deeb gets the win. So, what's the point of it? What's the point of it? Then we have Claudio defending his Ring of Honor World title in a main event against Dax Harwood. And ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match was Claudio, getting the win. There's only 3 matches. Well, ladies and gentlemen, on SmackDown, we got an interesting SmackDown. We got a new member that will be in the Bloodline. We had faction versus faction. We found out the No. 1 contender to verse Liv Morgan for the SmackDown Women's Championship in a Fatal 5-Way match. We saw the new tag team champions of the women's side versus NXT stars. Interesting show. But ladies and gentlemen, I don't think there was no segment there in the beginning. Was there a segment in the beginning? I don't think there was. I don't remember there was a segment in the beginning. Then first we had the Imperium, they got their old music back, but they didn't get their old names back, and we still had Ludwig Kaiser, Gunther, and Bacchini. I would never get that name right. And they would be versing the Brawling Bruisers. We got Pete Dunne, aka Butch, Sheamus, and Ridge Holland in a 6-man tag team match. And ladies and gentlemen, this was a hard-hitting match, mostly with Gunther's chops on everybody. But the winner of that match was the Imperium, the returning of the Imperium. Well, they made the return on Clash of the Castle, but as a in-ring return as a faction was on SmackDown. Then we have Raquel Rodriguez and Aaliyah versus Toxic Attraction. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match was Raquel Rodriguez and Aaliyah. Then we had a fatal 5-way match to become the No One contender to the championship against Liv Morgan at Extreme Rules. It'll be Ronda Rousey versus Natalya, Sonya Deville, Isaiah Lee, and Lacey Evans. I don't know if I've seen Lacey Evans in this match because she likes to run away from her opponents. But ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match, I believe it was an elimination match, but I'm not going to tell you guys who got eliminated. Who. But ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match and heading to the No One contendership was Ronda Rousey. I'm upset because we're had to see Ronda Rousey wrestle Liv Morgan again. I want new people go against Liv Morgan. Will Liv Morgan lose this time? We don't know. Then we had a 8-man tag team match. We got Hit Row and the Street Profits will be versing the Male Models and Humberto and Angel Garza in a 8-man tag team match. It was a pretty decent match. I enjoyed it. I love the tag team matches, but the winner of that match was Hit Row and the Street Profits. And then we had Drew McIntyre. He already attacked the Bloodline when they found out they brought out their new Bloodline member, Solo Sikoa. I think I said his name right. And Drew McIntyre attacked the rest of the Bloodline with a chair. He did hit Solo once with a chair, and then Sammy pushes Solo out, and he got the chair shot. Because that's what he does. He gets the bullets. When Roman Reigns was about to get Claymored, Sammy runs in and he gets Claymored. So he's just the shield of the Bloodline. But Solo gives him the respect that you took the shot from me. So technically he did not take both shots. Then we had Drew McIntyre versus Solo in our main event. There was a lot of interference from the Bloodline, but the Bloodline got taken out by the Street Profits because they have their problems with the Usos. But ladies and gentlemen, there was one more guy that Drew McIntyre forgot, and it was Karrion Kross. Karrion Kross came out and chokes out Drew McIntyre, and Drew McIntyre wins the match by disqualification, but he did not celebrate because he was choked out by Karrion Kross. Karrion Kross doesn't care about the championship right now. He just wants to take out Drew McIntyre. And ladies and gentlemen, if you guys didn't know, Braun Strowman made his return to SmackDown. Well, Chad Gable and Otis was in the ring first, and then they were complaining about Braun Strowman. But Strowman came out. Chad Gable ran away like a big baby for a bit, where Otis was trying to fight back Braun Strowman, but Braun Strowman was too big, and then Chad Gable attacks Braun Strowman from behind. Didn't work out so well. He got taken out, and then we just saw Braun Strowman powerbomb Otis. The guy is a big man, and Braun Strowman powerbombed him. Braun Strowman's back, baby. He's back in the WWE. And there, ladies and gentlemen, Bobby Fish got released. Malachi Black got released. Malachi Black could come to WWE with, like, his wife is still. He could come back and wrestle for WWE. Maybe now, because Triple H did a really great job with Aleister Black in NXT. You think what he's going to do to Aleister Black in the main roster actually make him really good? Maybe not a faction that nobody remembers. But ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be interesting. Even with Bobby Fish, maybe Roger Strong will join Bobby Fish. Maybe that could be a tag team in NXT. Who knows? Or in the main roster, because now we know who. Now we know who's the bad guy, LD Diamond Mine, and who betrayed the Diamond Mine, and that was Damon Camp, not Roger Strong. But didn't Roger Strong cost them a couple of matches? Not the championship matches, but cost them a couple of matches. Remember he walked out with his phone trying to prove the Creed brothers that he didn't do anything? So, I don't know what's going to happen there, but we will find out when Roderick Strong comes back. Will he side with Damon Camp, or he's going to still join with the Diamond Mine, or will we see Bobby Fish? A little reunion of the Undisputed Era, because we're definitely not going to see Kyle O'Reilly or Adam Cole, because they're not AEW, they're just injured. They're not AEW yet, but Roger Strong and Bobby Fish could be in WWE. Roger Strong's still in WWE. Bobby Fish could come back. Triple H could make him like a dangerous man. Not a big fan of him. He was my least favorite in the Undisputed Era. But if it's just him and Roger Strong as a tag team, not with a faction, because he was in the Super Elite thingy in AEW. He was in a faction. And just like in NXT, he was in a faction. We didn't get to see what he could do, because he was in a faction. Now, if he comes back to WWE and joins with Roger Strong, we could see what he could do, because it's a tag team. Like, we're going to see his skills. We're going to see Roger Strong's skills. We already know what Roger Strong could do, because he had his singles run. He had a Cruiserweight title run. Like, he's not always in tag matches anymore with Diamond Mine. Diamond Mine is doing their stuff. Roger Strong is doing his stuff, winning singles. And the Creed brothers winning tag matches. So, let's see what happens. Let's see. But if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell. And ladies and gentlemen, I am, rest in peace, Queen Elizabeth. It is upsetting. I'm not from the UK, but it is still upsetting that a great leader passes away, and now she has to pass the torch to somebody else. We will see who it will be when they make an update. That's all for me today. Tada is out. Bye!